What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless was on his podcast, and he had an interesting soundbite speaking on his past and why he never had children and why he pursued his first love, his main love, which is sports, which is being where he is today on Fox Sports at the debate desk. That's his number one passion. Not even the woman that he is with now, his current lady. And he spoke about how he basically told his first wife that his career will always come first and that he had no interest in having children. He was honest with her, just like he's honest with the woman he has in his life now about how his career comes first. You know, Skip is one of the few honest men on TV. Say whatever you want about Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless tells you what's on his mind. He doesn't hold his tongue. He doesn't get political. Skip Bayless is a throwback to what TV was in the early 2000s. Because that's when he got his start on Cold Pizza. When they started the debate format that you see now on TV that's become popular. Then it became First Take. Then he left and went to Fox. But his career always came first. And one of the things I do and still do respect about Skip is that he was always himself. He took a lot of criticism, but he understood his job. He understood his assignment was to be an on-air personality, was to do his job to the best of his ability. And I think that Skip has done that. Whether you like Skip or not, I mean, that's your opinion. But I've seen a lot of these guys who started out around the same time as Skip delve into identity politics, change up who they are in order to get a paycheck. But Skip never did that. And Skip is still on TV. Skip is still making money. Skip is still pissing off people. That's how it's supposed to be. So I can look at a guy like Skip and you would say, that guy, you would never, when you see this guy, you would never say, oh, this guy is truly a red pill minded guy. Money, success over women, even though he's been in relationships with women, he's married them. But he's like, I mean, it's cool. I love being with you, but I'm not going to have children with you. I'm not going to have a family with you. But we can still date. We can still be together. But my first love is my career. A lot of these guys are afraid to say that because they don't want women to leave. They don't want those women to leave them. They care whether those women stay. But Skip never did. And Skip has told the women that he subsequently would be with, hey, my career comes first and you come second. What male in 2022 is going to tell his wife that you come second to my career? Most men are never going to say that. They'll say that online in the comment section, but they would never say that and then have their wife agree with that or girlfriend agree with that. Because most men are really scared of losing the women they are with. They're very afraid of what the perception from society will be. Skip Bayless has never been that type of guy. So I can respect a guy like Skip Bayless who chooses to focus on his career, focus on building his name, getting to where he is now. He made a sacrifice of having a family, of having children in order to pursue his career. Women do this all the time. Women do this all the time. You know what's funny is that men who have families are more marketable, right? Celebrities male celebrities who are married, they have a family, like a Will Smith. Will Smith is very marketable. That's why he gets so many opportunities in Hollywood. And because he's talented too. But from what I have seen and what I have researched, I believe I've even heard actors say this. You're more marketable as a man who's married and has a family than a man who's single and who's a bachelor. Those men are not seen as the most marketable. Or in corporate America, I've heard where, you know, men who are single are not, they don't choose those guys who really have nothing to lose if they get fired. You know, a guy who's married, has a family, he's more likely to stay on that job and work harder. I've heard this. Now, again, Skip has been in relationships, you know, he's been married, but he has basically said, I've been honest with the women I'm with. And a lot of these guys, they have a hard time being honest with women because they don't want to lose that woman. They don't want that woman to leave them. They're very afraid that if they're honest with her and tell her, you know what, I only see you as, you know, a long-term girlfriend or a situationship. I'm not going to marry you. There's a lot of guys who think they're going to lose women, and you may do that. But if a woman really cares about you and your growth, she's going to support your decision. She is. And she'll say, you know what, if you don't want to have children, you don't want to get married, I'm fine with that. And Skip Bayless was able to find that with the woman that he is with now. And he was able to show honesty that you don't see. You see his honesty on TV. You see the way he treats the people on the debate desk. I mean, Skip Bayless goes in on people. Skip Bayless is what sports talk TV was in the early 2000s. Sports talk radio was a lot more honest than it is now. A lot of these guys are fake. A lot of these guys are fraudulent. A lot of these guys don't even respect women, but they get on air and they pander to women. Look at Stephen A. Smith. Does he have a girlfriend or a wife? No. That is because that's a choice. He's chosen his career, right? So you see a guy like a Skip Bayless and a Stephen A. Smith. The difference between Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith is that Stephen A. Smith is willing to back down. He's willing to pander. He's willing to bend the knee in order to get a check. What I have noticed from Skip Bayless, he's not going to do that. That is the main difference. Both of them, well, again, you know, Skip is in a relationship, but, and from my understanding, Stephen A. isn't in anything. He might be in a very private relationship that we don't know about, but for the most part with Stephen A. Smith is willing to compromise who he is in order to get paid and to advance his career. And the reason why what Skip Bayless is doing at Fox Sports is more successful, it is because Skip is Skip. And Skip is not going to change who he is to get a check. Now, there might be certain things he's softened up on, but I mean, Skip is Skip, and he still is able to advance his career and do whatever it is he wants to do. And the woman that he is with is okay with that. That's why I say, man, Skip is the last of a dead breed of males on TV that are willing to be honest and real and are willing to tell you what they are thinking. What other man is going to say, I chose my career over children and I told the women in my life, you come second to my career? What man on TV is going to say that? Any other guy would have probably been canceled. You know, I think Skip has put himself in a situation where you can't cancel him. Skip has put himself in a situation, man, you can't cancel him. And he just got another big extension from Fox Sports. And he's going to be there for the foreseeable future. Probably until he's ready to walk away. And also Skip said something that was very important. Skip said that he came from a dysfunctional family with parents that had issues. And he admitted that he had a horrible father. And I think that plays a part into why he chose not to have children, because I think he even alluded to it. He believed that he might end up just like his father. You know how crazy that is? to think that you would become what your father was. And that's also another reason why you choose not to have children, because we all know that, you know, the sins of the father is passed down to the children. You have a father who may be an alcoholic, abusive. You know, there are guys who may have felt like they gained those traits from their father, especially the sons. They continue that cycle. We see that cycle in women who grew up in single parent households and they dealt with certain abuses, and they end up, you know, doing the same thing that their mother did and inflict her children to the same things that she was subjected to. And I think Skip is also worried about that as well, because he did not come from the best of situations growing up, and he willed himself to put his energy and focus into his career. Now, again, if there are things that I disagree with Skip with, yes. First off, his love of the Cowboys, which is, you know, it is what it is. It's a franchise that's forever in peril and forever seeking to win but can't. But again, you know, I can respect that Skip is authentic. I just don't see anybody else on TV who's as authentic as he is. Everybody is willing to bend the knee and lie and be deceptive just so they can collect a check. And I can respect that Skip had never done that. Skip has done everything his own way, and you can do nothing but respect that. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll see you on the next one.